Hi guys, welcome to Simply Scuba. Here we have the OMS 1 meter pink dSMB. So as you can see, this is a compact little dSMB, a delayed surface marker buoy. This is great for the traveling diver who doesn't want a big sort of clunky dSMB. You can clip it off onto a D-ring, or you can stow it away in a pocket when it's not being used. It's nice and neat and tidy. It comes wrapped up with this section of Velcro, so it sort of wraps itself up. It stays nicely contained. You don't have any sort of fiddly bungee cords, but you do have this sort of Velcro that you have to do up when you want to wrap it up. Deploying it, super easy. So this has sort of 3 different methods of deployment. The bottom is open-ended, so you can use either your exhaust from your primary or your octo, just to vent off into that. It's fluted, which you can probably see just there. That just means that all of that gas is going to be bottlenecked into there, and then as the gas expands on the inside, it actually closes that opening, so even when it hits the surface, it can't deflate because it closes and becomes a closed cell delayed surface marker buoy. You have 2 little weights, one on either side, so these are sort of flat weights. They're a little bit flexible, but they just help to keep that lower end down and help keep it closed as well when it hits the surface. You can inflate it orally by blowing into this little tube. It's spring loaded. It's quite a soft spring, so it's quite easy to orally inflate. Or you can use a BCD hose, just the traditional fitting. Push that onto that, and then as soon as you push it, that activates it. It's just like inflating your BCD, and that'll inflate it. As soon as it's ready to shoot off, there's no locking mechanism on this, so that just pulls off and that will shoot up, and you hold on to your line. Obviously you don't get a hose with it. It has a small little overpressure valve. So this is a pressure relief valve, so as it's ascending, the gas on the inside is going to start expanding. As soon as that sort of closes that flute, of course it needs somewhere to expand, so any excess gas can come out of here. And it's also handy for it to get rid of any water that's trapped inside of it and to deflate it after the dive. So this from tip to tail is actually 127 centimeters long. It's in a bright pink design, which means that you'll stand out. Most people have sort of the reds and the yellows, but pink is a little bit different, so you will be recognized at the dive site. It's about 13 centimeters wide, but that's when it's flat. You do have a little bit of webbing and a stainless steel D-ring on the bottom, which is handy for tying off lines and sort of clipping it off onto things, and stowing it away. Yeah, it's just as simple. So because it's small and compact, it's great for traveling divers, it's great for flat waters, but if you're sort of diving in the UK, you probably want something a little bit chunkier, especially if you're diving in like big swells, because just 1 meter long, it can get sort of lost out at sort of really deep swells, but in flat, calm seas, when you're diving on holiday out in Egypt or the Maldives or somewhere nice, this is all that you'll really need. It's nice and compact, so it's fantastic for the traveling diver. That's the OMS Pink 1 meter dSMB. Thanks for watching. Safe diving.
We are an online dive store serving the UK and the world for all your diving equipment needs. So why not visit us at simplyscuba.com or click the box on your screen.